everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be a fun little get ready with me. I hope you guys do enjoy this look that I've created. So I'm gonna use the Benefit the POREfessional primer that they have all over my face now. Face is officially primed. Moving on to the brows. For my brows, I'm using a little bit of different products. I'm kind of switching it up because I've been using the same number 6 by Benefit eyebrow pomade forever. And so I recently tried to buy dark brown brownies. It's kind of like Dip Brow by Bakerie. And this is a beautiful color. Oh my gosh, sorry about my nails, but I really like this color. Anyway, so I'm gonna do my brows the same way I always do, just using this product, and I'm gonna talk to y'all because y'all, okay. I just want to say this because, and this is overdue. I don't really know where to start. Like, I definitely feel like I need to kind of give you guys a clarification on the message that was kind of perceived on my video where I talked about quitting K-pop and J-pop and moving on to some other things, because, you know, I didn't understand. I did not understand why, you know, I was hearing things about my message sounding some way when it really was meant to sound another. And now, I guess after asking around and really trying to get some input from my friends, you know, I can kind of see why some people took it the wrong way. So I want to address that and say that, you know, I am in no way shaming anybody who's still with K-pop, because I'm in no place to judge, you know what I mean? Like, I am still a dork at heart. I'm still quirky. I'm still awkward. I'm still very much unlike most people that have their social etiquette together. I'm just that type of chick, and I will always be that type of girl. I'm proud of that person. I think the message that really didn't sit well with some people is just how K-pop is kind of like for a younger audience. I think I really meant that in a way that was just based on statistics. Marketing wise, a lot of K-pop, I guess, companies, retailers, or their entertainment groups, they know that their audience is younger, right? So a lot of them go to high school. Even in Korea, like if you're into K-pop, your chances are you are still, you know, not of an adult age. You're likely to be under 18 or something. When I said what I said, it was in regards to that. It wasn't really saying it's childish. I really was just talking about the stats, or actually referencing the stats that I've heard. And this is stats that I didn't just look up one day. It's just kind of like when you're in a community, you meet so many people within it. And I would say a majority of those people were my age group. And then as I continued to get older, I was getting older and the age group kind of stayed the same in the K-pop and J-pop communities. I can't really lie and say that I could like fangirl over the same things that a lot of them would. And I think a lot of my feeling of like kind of outgrowing K-pop came from like scenarios where I would just be so completely confused. Like I would feel so like out of it. Like I don't know who's that one I keep hearing about? Namjoon. I don't know who, none of the dudes from GOT7, from B1A4, 4A. See, look at me struggling with these names. Like I used to be that girl who knew everybody. I used to know every member, okay? There was no denying that I was into K-pop, and I even learned choreography. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I was so sick. Matter of fact, cut away to this clip where I'm dancing my butt off. Yeah, your girl was about it. Like, I actually really did not believe that, you know, I was obsessed the way that a lot of these current K-pop stans are, because it just sounds to me now, I'm just like, wow, like I was really passionate about that. And passion in general, I don't care what you're into, unless it's like speech hate or something, then yeah, you're terrible, or something just harmful to society. But I don't really care what interest you have. If you're passionate about something, like, I have respect for you as a person, because all too often people don't really try to go above and beyond to enjoy life. When you're going through the motions of life and you're not like trying to feel like adrenaline rushes, like when you go see your favorite artist in a concert, like at KCON or any of these K-pop events that I would regularly attend, like that, it's like there was nothing else that did that for me. And for many K-pop followers and fans, that is how they feel, and I don't want to take away that joy by saying the things that I said in the video, because I really did not mean it that way at all. I just want to point that out there because I think many of you have the wrong idea. And so with me saying this, I hope this clears up a lot. I just have to get that out of the way. I just hope that in me saying all this, like, you guys kind of hear me out in that, because like I said, you know, I wouldn't be where I'm at on YouTube, even though it's not like I'm past 100K or something, but I wouldn't be anything without you guys. I wouldn't be anybody, at least online, you know what I mean? As a social media content creator, I wouldn't even be here without y'all. So I guess that's why my response initially was like, how on earth can they think that I'm disrespecting them? Because they mean the world to me. At least my ride or dies, you know, y'all mean the world to me. And a lot of y'all, I hope, didn't take offense, because, you know, like, that would kill me. I don't want y'all to get the wrong idea, especially from the wrong sources or anything, because, like, I'm here and I'm talking to you straight up, sis. Like, I love the fact that K-pop exists. I love the fact that J-pop exists. It creates conversations about being open to different cultures and seeing different cultures kind of take some other parts from each other. And, you know, I think that that in and of itself is a beautiful thing, you know, so long as there is credit, you know, given where it's due. But regardless, I like that it does invite people to be more open-minded to what's going on in the East part of the world and other parts of the world that embrace that, you know, because I think K-pop isn't just about focusing on what's happening in Korea, and same for Japanese pop, not just focusing on what's happening in Japan, but seeing the effects of how beautiful these cultures are independently and also internationally. I feel like that was a really hard thought to form, but I hope you guys are with me still. That's why I was so obsessed with K-pop initially, and that's why I don't think I'll truly be over. I feel like I won't truly be over J-pop because, you know, anime is life, and I can't imagine. But K-pop, I have not, you know, Korean pop culture encompasses a lot of other things, right? It's not just music. It's also, you know, movies. It's trends out of Korea, which could be fashion or beauty. And I still kind of do like a little bit of K-pop skincare and beauty. Now that I've said all that, you know, I just really hope y'all feel me, you know, and I do decide to do things different besides K-pop and J-pop. And, you know, I don't think it's fair to call it a phase. I got a comment like that on my channel, and I wouldn't say it was a phase, because that's a long phase. Like, I don't know, that was a hobby, a passion. It was a time in my life, and I still feel like it's a part of me. So to say it was a phase, it just doesn't feel right to call it that, you know? I don't think, at least that's not how I describe it, you know, and I think that's what really matters by the end of the day. Like I think a phase for me would be like when I was trying to be emo, you know, that didn't last. That was like for a split second. And then when my dating preference was white boys. I know you guys would be like, what? Yeah, it was white boys for a little bit. And, you know, that changed to something else. And then, you know, that was a phase too. So what I'm saying is, like, phases to me just kind of, they shift with the wind type of thing. And that's not what K-pop was for me at all. And that's not what J-pop was either. And I'm sorry I keep saying K-pop first and J-pop second. I hope no one takes offense to that either. I just say it that way because it's like already in my head to say it that in that order. Anyway, yeah. So I told you guys that I shopped with Beauty Bakerie, and I got this awesome coffee cocoa palette. Oh my heavens. Like, look at these gorgeous colors. So I was going to use my regular eyeshadow palettes, or the Do It for the Gram palette. Y'all can tell I love Beauty Bakerie. Like, I support my Black businesses, okay? Like, look at this packaging though, and like, I just can't. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna use this palette for my eyes. I think it's actually for like bronzing and blusher and highlighter, but I'm gonna use it on my eyes today. So we're gonna see what I can do. I really don't have an idea in mind, but let's just try it out. Let's see what happens. I know more people who grew up with me. I say grow up like we were kids, but I guess went through adolescence with me, who equally loved K-pop and J-pop. And in the last year, I would talk to them and be like, do you still listen to K-pop? I just like to ask that question because I'm always curious, like, you know, what am I missing, and catch me up to speed, who you like. But then the answer is like basically the same all across the board. Everyone's like, I don't really listen to K-pop that much like I used to. Or they'll say, I do, but I only listen to like those artists that I kind of liked in the beginning, you know, which was like a decade ago. Like people that are no longer together, you know, there's no new beats being released. It's just all the stuff that you reminisce on. And I think because of that, you know, very similar to what my girl Just Jenna talked about on her channel, it's like when all your favorites are no more, it's really hard to find anything else. Cause I mean, like, some of y'all who are watching this might still be K-pop fans, okay? Or you might be, as you're watching this, still a stan of whatever group, whatever, you know, artist there is in the K-pop world. And let's just say that they disbanded or they got older and then they just had families or something, like what happened with a lot of my favorite K-pop girl groups, you know? Yeah, sure, there's other groups to support, and I'm not saying they don't deserve no love too, but I'm just wondering, you know, if you honestly can see yourself still being just as hype about K-pop when the artists that started it all for you are basically not a part of that. You know what I mean? Like that movement, you know, is kind of tied to the people that we first listened to. And while like some of my old school artists are around, like I think Seven's still pushing out music. And okay, what in the heck, Crystal? What? This is a really light color. I gotta fix that. That was a really bad choice. Okay, I guess I can't talk while I do this. I really gotta pick a better color than that, because good Lord have mercy. So instead of that color, I'm using this pretty red color from the Do It from the Gram palette. Let me see if can I fix that? I can't. I'm just gonna leave it alone before we make it worse. Y'all let me know in the comment section, like, you know, if there's something or someone that kind of got you on something. I don't care what it is. It could be, you know, maybe a new song on the radio and that person went away. Like, you know, is the magic gone? And I don't want to say it's gone, but maybe it is just for you. And that's just how I see K-pop. You know, I feel like the magic was there, you know, and now it's there, but it's there for other people to enjoy and new generations to enjoy. And I really don't see that being that uncommon. I guess because of this new mindset of mine of like kind of investing in myself, fitness just kind of made sense, and body contouring in the gym and stuff, all of that kind of made sense because, you know, y'all know I like fashion. Y'all know I've always been a girly girl. I like beauty and things that just make me feel good when I look in the mirror. And my body is a part of that. You know, it's art. And when we're able to go to the gym and eat right, and when we know the right kind of workouts to do for certain muscle groups so that we can get a kind of hourglass figure, or for some people, maybe they just want to lose some weight or gain some weight in general, regardless of what kind of shape it is. Like, I feel like that is really interesting. And I mean, I feel like that's the root of why I decided to like really start embarking on learning more about fitness. It pays to have really, like, I mean, seriously, ride or die friends. And I believe that I am blessed with guardian angels. Like, let me tell you, because I thought, I don't know, I don't really think I was really worried. I wasn't really worried about like who was gonna hang around in my actual like social circle, because a lot of them, of course, were friends that I made from the community of being like into K-pop and J-pop. And so, you know, I was worried that with leaving that people would look at me different, and that, like, you know, I wouldn't be seen as like a good person or some crazy nonsense. And because looking back on it, I was just being paranoid, and that's just like how I am. My friends have shown that they are not going anywhere. So even if I tried to get rid of them, I probably couldn't, unless, you know, I just am a terrible person and would want to get rid of them, because they're amazing people. And they know it. And I really, you know, it's just, it pays to have friends that are authentic, you know, because I think if my friends honestly would have stopped talking to me after making that choice, like I would have realized, okay, that friendship was great when it lasted, but I know that it's better for them to leave now than to leave later. You know what I mean? Because if you're gonna have a friend that's a part of your life because of a hobby, then, you know, that's great. But if they leave because you are into something else, then that just tells you that, you know, maybe they have nothing else to offer you. And, you know, maybe you guys just weren't meant to last that long because of that. Miles J Productions, Tima Loves Lemons, my girl Adriana, like all of them and a lot more are still communicating with me. Like a lot of them are still checking in on me, seeing how I'm doing, because like, yeah, K-pop was awesome. We had our time, you know what I'm saying, collectively as a group, but it's cool to try new things. Like, it's cool to see like other ventures I'm gonna take on, as well as my friends. Like I kind of want to see what other things that they're gonna do too with their channels or their lives. Like, you know, I'm not saying those who are making K-pop their lives like not interesting, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that at all by any means, so please don't misunderstand what I mean by that. What I'm saying is like I've known them for being into those communities, so I'm curious to see like them in a different way, them in a different, through a different lens, I guess, or at a different point in life, you know? All of my best friends, I mean, they matter to me so much that like I can see them at my wedding, you know what I'm saying? Like I personally don't ever want to lose them, because I don't have very many, but the few that I have, I mean, they are everything, you know? And I just, it's not really often where people have that in their lives. And so I guess having left K-pop and J-pop really made me realize like I'm so lucky and fortunate. It's just so interesting because like, man, like speaking of change and stuff, y'all, like I recently was, oh my God, I was going through my blog posts, and you guys know, I mean, my old time, I mean, really like OG followers know that I used to be like huge into blogging and stuff. When I was into blogging, you know, I took so many pictures of everything and anything I bought for some reason, and including myself. And so I was looking at all my pictures back then. Oh, like I need to do a video of me reacting to my old content, because that would be a video. Yeah, that would be a video. Like this video if you want me to do a video where I react to my old videos. Maybe we're not there yet. Are we there yet? I don't know. The more that I see them doing well and being successful, the better I feel about just life, because I know like their success is also my success, and I really sincerely believe that. Like, you know, whenever you have a group of people that are successful around you, you yourself have a level of that same success, or you put yourself in a position where you're surrounded by those who inspire and do amazing things every day. So it would be crazy for you to also not grow the same way. And if you're not growing the same way, it's probably because you're not letting yourself. I feel like that's why I really do be having the time of my life when I go to LA. I don't know, like whenever I'm visiting LA, I feel alive. Like I can't even explain it. I feel like this is where I need to be, like my heart is here, because everyone's so passionate about something. And that's not to say people in, now I'm putting on my foundation. That's not to say people here in Texas aren't, you know, passionate or blah, 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 but it's just, I get a different energy from different places. Like I definitely got a different energy in Chicago. I got a different energy in LA and in Austin and Houston and San Antonio. So like, you know, it's like a culture, I think, there that I am really just vibing with, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, like I always bring up my best friend, but y'all don't understand, like I have so many other friends that I make sure to see when I'm in LA. Like there's Nick and Ken, and I also try to treat all of my like Korean, well, previously living in Korea friends who I really just, I don't know, like we just have a good time when we're all together. They know who they are. Like if ever they know I'm in town, like we will all just link up and it's a good time, you know? Like as I feel like after making the change on my channel, you know, from the lovely Ify to my actual legal name, you know, people are like, oh, she's just now like everyone else. It's like, no, I'm still really awkward in social situations, and like, you know, I don't know. It's like, I can only say that so many times before I just give up, you know what I mean? Like, cause I know what's good. I know what's up with myself. Like I'm the one that has to deal with my thoughts every day, 24 hours a day. Oh my gosh, you guys. You know what's funny? I completely filmed this video and was not talking about the biggest difference on me. Yeah, your girl did that. Like, I wanted box braids, and so the girl that I always go to get my hair done here in the DF Dub, she was here for spring break, so I got my hair done by her. And it was kind of spontaneous for me because I wasn't actually trying to get my hair braided for another couple months, but then I was like, you know what, I really don't care for wigs right now. Like they're just not doing it for me. And I wanted to try my braids again, and I just felt better in my braids because last time you guys saw me before my wigs and stuff, I was wearing these big old Senegalese twists and they were long and voluminous and stuff. Well, anyway, now I'm back to wearing braids and I feel so much more, I just kind of feel more me right now. I don't know how to explain that, but like everyone else is feeling it too, so. Really? I'm hungry now. Give me my Chick-fil-A, please.
Well, come outside and get it.
You think you're funny. You think you're real funny. Oh, wow. And he hangs up on me. Ah! Boyfriends. Oh, my God. Okay. Y'all didn't need to see all that. I'm just going to dust this off my face now so I don't look crazy way out there. Okay, we're done. The La Vida Mocha, I'm using that for my cheeks. This angled blush brush from ZOEVA. Ooh, this color's so pretty. Let me fix this side. It's such a pretty color. Woo! What the fuck? Okay, Crystal. Got a little excited. Time to fix that up. Oh, I hate when I do that. Oh my God. Oh, I hate when I do that. Whatever, we just gonna have cheeks on fire. I'm using the Your Grounded shade from that palette for my highlighter. Y'all better stop. Look at this. I knew it was gonna look good, but good Lord. That is popping. That is popping. Even before I used this highlighter, it was already kind of like, from that really pretty red color, it was already kind of like glowing. So I do recommend this palette if you haven't guessed already by just how in love I am with it. Like for real, like just look at my face. So much glow. I don't know guys, I really do feel like no matter what, I'm always going to be me. You know, I know that the change on my channel has been really affecting some of y'all like a lot, and I don't mean for it to. I think most people who've commented are very supportive, and a lot of the people I know in person are also equally supportive of my decision, but there are some people who are just really sad about me having changed my image. And I think a lot of those people are likely gone now. Like they're not really checking for me like they used to. At least I'd be really surprised if they are, because I like every time I post I lose subscribers, and but I also gain subscribers, so it's kind of like I'm noticing that every single time I post, guys. Like I'm very aware that my numbers are not consistent, and it's probably gonna be like that for a really long time, but I'm glad that now I'm able to not really focused so much on that. I'm just focused on being happy and doing things that make me passionate about those interests I have now, which is basically fitness and fashion. Like, those are really huge for me. So when I'm ready to share with you guys though the big project I'm working on, I will share that. I know that there's still some unfinished business I have with, for example, the documentary that I worked on forever ago. And I do not want to act like I'm not going to finish that. I will. It's just time right now is not allowing it. But I have a plan for it to be done like this year. So yes. Okay, so for my lippies, I'm going to try and do an ombre lip type of deal using the ColourPop Beeper color, which is this really kind of muted dusty rose. And then I'm gonna use Sephora's Rouge in the color Crush, and it's this vampy oh my gosh, it's this vampy purple color, violet purple, but it's more deep. So yeah, I always use these color combinations together when I do ombre lips, so I don't know, it just works out for me. Okay, so I'm just gonna take some of that on my brush, my lip brush. Am I going cross-eyed? I feel like I'm going cross-eyed when I do this. All right. So I don't know, using this lip liner brush or whatever, it does help keep the lines really clean. Look at how pigmented. Well, that worked. Okay, that's enough making out to my goddamn self. I'm gonna set my face one more time, and I'm actually gonna add some more highlighter, and it's gonna be mixed with the LeBron's from Artist Couture highlighter, as well as Wednesday by Bahi Cosmetics. I'm so extra with this additional highlighter, y'all. I know I did not have to do that, but ooh, fuck. Blinding. Blind the haters. Basically, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the topics I covered in this chit chat and get ready with me. So if you did, let me know what you thought down in the comments. Give this video a like so I know you liked it, and also if you want to see more videos like this on my channel, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't, because I would love to have you. We would love to have you, and because you're awesome. So yes, if you don't subscribe, you're not awesome. Sorry, it's just the way the world works, you know. You subscribe to my channel, you become awesome. It's that simple. So anyway, guys, I won't keep you anymore. Thank you for watching. Mwah. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah, I can do anything. I can do many things.